Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for September 8th, 2014. It's currently 7:20 a.m. and it's pretty chilly out there for this time of year, at least for the northern interior, where temperatures range from the upper 40s to lower 50s over the far northern interior, mid to upper 50s over the western suburbs of Philadelphia and New York City, and lower to mid 60s in New York City metropolitan area and mid to upper 60s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. We have winds from the northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that's going to be increasing throughout the day as an area of low pressure to our south and west organizes and lifts to the northeast towards the New Jersey coastal waters over the next 48 hours. And that, of course, means increasing clouds and the threat for scattered showers. I'm not expecting a heavy rain, widespread heavy rain event with this low pressure system, but it is certainly interesting to watch and see how it organizes and sets up over the next 48 hours. So we have clear skies over the northern tier and over much of the New York City metropolitan area now, but clouds will increase throughout the day with showers by this afternoon and evening. On the latest radar, you can see the showers starting to organize over portions of the southern mid-Atlantic and southeast. Nice little heavy band of rainfall, definitely getting itself act together over North Carolina and South Carolina. And to be honest, this is a little bit better organized than what the model guidance has been suggesting. Still, I'm expecting much of this rainfall to remain off of the New Jersey coast at this time. The best potential for rainfall with this low pressure system is going to be right along the coast. So coastal New Jersey from, let's say, Cape May all the way up to Monmouth County, the immediate New York City metro, and especially Long Island and coastal Connecticut. Those locations have the best potential to see periods of showers starting this afternoon, continuing on through tomorrow, and some of those showers will be heavy at times. As you head north and west towards the interior and over the Philadelphia metropolitan area, the showers become more widely scattered to isolated, especially as you head over the northern interior. So your best potential again is for rainfall along the coast. When we take a look at the latest infrared satellite picture, you can see high pressure is locked in over New England and over the central and northern Hudson River Valley. So this high pressure system is keeping the skies clear for the most part over the northern interior and over the northern half of the northern mid-Atlantic. However, you can see that tropical moisture streaming northward, bringing increasing clouds along the New Jersey coast and up towards the New York City metropolitan area. Now what's going to happen is that this area of low pressure is going to start to get itself organized, and it's going to allow some of these clouds to back build into all of the northern mid-Atlantic, as we're already starting to see over portions of Virginia and West Virginia. Now let's take a look at the water vapor satellite picture. I want to make this point really clear. The reason why this storm isn't becoming a strong low pressure system like some of the model guys were showing this weekend is that this trough is what we call a positive tilt. Okay, that means that the trough axis is from southwest to northeast. So this moisture isn't going to be able to back build and a strong precipitation shield develops over the northeast. That's not going to be able to happen because the pattern that's in place right now simply just doesn't dictate that. What we have here is several disturbances enhancing an area of low pressure that's going to race off towards the northeast, or should I say move towards the northeast, not necessarily race, and move about 150 to 200 miles off the New Jersey coast. And what that will generally produce is periods of showers. If we had more blocking over the northern Atlantic, and if this trough was more of a neutral to negative tilt, then we would have a rather impressive storm. Instead, though, this is going to be more of a progressive type pattern with a progressive type storm. And so as a result, while we will be dealing with northeasterly winds today and tomorrow, and those winds will be strong at times from the northeast at around 10 to 20 miles per hour along the coast, gusting to 30 miles per hour at times. And there will be a threat for some minor coastal flooding. I'm still not expecting a major storm impact from this storm, with only a few scattered showers for the most part. I'm looking at a half an inch of rain at most along the immediate coast with some of these heavy downpours. Again, this is not a major storm, but it is interesting to observe and see how it sets up over the next 48 hours as we move into our fall pattern. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance. We're going to use the GFS model guidance as I think it's handling this whole setup the best. And quite frankly, it has pretty strong support not only from the GFS ensemble model guidance, but from the European ensemble model guidance. So I really wanted to lean more on the GFS this morning, as I think it's just handling the pattern overall the next 5 days much better than other model guidance at this time. So again, this afternoon, clouds will increase, showers will start to organize. By the time we get to this evening, showers will organize along the coast. Again, scattered, not a washout. Looking at high temperatures, generally in the mid to upper 70s in the New York City metropolitan area and upper 70s to lower 80s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. For tomorrow, variety of temperatures depending on your location. Where the skies clear out, which is pretty much over the interior, like let's say around the Hudson River Valley, northeastern Pennsylvania, temperatures will fall into the upper 40s to lower 50s. Over the western and northern suburbs of New York City and Philadelphia, temperatures will fall into the mid to upper 50s. Meanwhile, along the coast and in urban areas, temperatures will fall into the lower to mid 60s, where you have that overcast cloud cover and a threat for showers. By tomorrow afternoon, again, there's going to be a threat for scattered showers throughout the region, best potential along the coast. Temperatures will range from the lower to mid 70s along the immediate coast, mid 70s in the New York City metropolitan area, upper 70s to lower 80s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. On Wednesday, we kind of get a break from both of these low pressure systems, and we get scattered to broken cloud cover, a few isolated showers. Temperatures pretty much averaging near to slightly above normal for this time of year, with low temperatures in the upper 50s over the interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast, and mid to upper 70s for highs throughout the entire region. On Thursday, a cold front will approach from the west. Now, ahead of this cold front, we'll have a strong southwesterly flow, and that's going to allow temperatures to warm up rather nicely. So we'll be above normal on Thursday for sure, with temperatures in the lower to mid 60s for lows, high temperatures in the lower to mid 80s for highs. This again will be above normal, about 5 degrees. But don't get used to it because it's not going to last long. Cold front moves through on Thursday evening with showers and thunderstorms. A few of these thunderstorms could be severe, but I think for the most part, we're going to be dealing with just some heavy downpours at times. That cold front will exit off the coast on Friday with clearing skies. Friday morning, temperatures will range from the lower to mid 50s over the far northern interior, upper 50s to lower 60s on the western suburbs of Philadelphia and New York City, and lower to mid 60s along the coast as we wait for that polar air mass to build in. By the time we get to Friday afternoon, though, high pressure is building in. We'll have a nice northwesterly breeze, and temperatures only rising into the lower to mid 70s over the northern interior and mid to upper 70s along the coast. And then a very cool weekend is setting up for Saturday and Sunday with polar high pressure in complete control, scattered cloud cover to clear skies, temperatures well below normal for this time of year. We're looking at low temperatures in the mid to upper 40s over the northern interior, lower to mid 50s along the coast, high temperatures in the mid to upper 60s over the interior, lower to mid 70s along the coast. I would not be surprised if, let's say, New York City and Long Island, especially the North Shore of Long Island, only gets to around 70 or 71 degrees on Saturday and Sunday with this polar air mass in place, and a very cool air mass at that. So that's your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.